Hey y'all. All right. As you can see, we're not out in the garage today. We are out here in the field, um, out back, and got a project that I've been working on a little bit in the background. Um, this is basically because my daughter Savannah has went and made some of her first passes at a drag strip about a month ago. We've been buying some parts here and there, and I'm going to show you the latest thing that I went and bought for this project. But here it is. It's an 83 D150. I know it doesn't look like much now, um, but this truck's had kind of a bit of a rough life, and the bumper's a little tweaked, a little bit twisted. Of course, tail light, signal light lens is busted. I think I've got an extra one of those. We might be able to straighten this bumper up to where it's at least decent. So the grill got a little bit hammered. I have another one of these grill shells, so that's not a big problem. Um, but this has got a 318 in it right now. This is just an 83 Dodge Ram D150 with a prospector package. So it got some nicer stuff on it. It's been sitting up here for 10 years now, something like that. I bought it off a friend of mine for about 300-ish bucks, something like that. Got the title. Um, anyway, the original idea was just to have it for parts, but it's kind of too nice for that, really. You know, I mean, it's not like this one. This is an 89. This poor guy, he got used hard in life, and then later on in life, he got used even harder. So, uh, I've sold some stuff off of this one here. This one, I haven't hardly taken anything off of it or sold anything off of it. Um, I've got some stuff here in the bed, just some parts, some random parts here. Um, over there's one grill shell. It's a little dented too, so right here's the insides. It's got the tuft wheel. That's staying, by the way. And let me get a light here. Okay. Uh, as you can see, the floor is, I think it's all there. I don't think it's got holes in it, but the carpet is absolutely garbage. That door over there does not open, so I'm thinking the mechanism, the door latch mechanism, the rods going to the actual latch in the door have uh, come loose because you cannot open it from inside or outside. So that really stinks. Uh, my cat here, Oliver, he's going to give it a CAT scan. He's probably noticing that the wiring harness under the dash is absolutely trashed. And it is. It's really bad shape. That's one of the things I went and bought the other day. I went and bought a new, well, not new, but entire wiring harness used from an 84 Dodge Ram Charger. So it's probably going to be a little bit different, but should work. As you can see, this is an 83 model, manufactured 12th month, December of 82. I don't know. It's probably hard to see that with the glare from my light. But anyway, this has got just your regular standard LA 318. I think it's a 727 automatic. I got another light assembly over there. I think that's the driver's side. Got a tail light assembly right there. It's not perfect, but it's better than what is on here. I'm going to pull the seat out, the carpet out, and then I'm going to pull that, once the seat is out and the carpet's out, I'm going to pull that door panel off over there and get that door open. As you can see, all the weather stripping is just toast. Yeah, I pulled the instrument cluster out. I think I was going to do something with it, and then I changed my mind. Something like that. It's missing the gas pedal. Oh, that's because the gas pedal out of this went into my Barracuda. So we'll have to fix that. So I'll get a gas pedal assembly, probably out of this one right here. So not a big deal. Um, so anyway, this one has the smaller bolt pattern, the 5 on 4.5. I'm not sure if I'll maintain that or not. The rear end is 8 1/4. I'll probably use that for a little while, but it's pretty much got an airplane gear, like a 294 or something like that. Um, so anyway, mirrors will probably go because, well, just not necessary when we're talking about just driving this around, or if it's going down the drag strip, the track a few times. It's just not necessary. Okay. So, as you can see, we've got the full installation package here. We've got, let's see, pretty sure it shows the rear axle. Yeah. Shows the engine, the 318 30-gallon fuel tank, power disc brakes, automatic transmission. Let's see, lower body moldings. Yeah. I was hoping it would show like what gear the rear axle is. Well, it does show 8 1/4 rear axle right there. But yeah, I think it's like a higher gear, like a 294 or 270 or something like that. Oh, it's a 999. It's an A999 automatic transmission right there. Probably can't see it because of the glare. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, but this is the 318 in question. Was told that it possibly had jumped time, but I can go ahead and tell you everything. All the wiring harness under the dash is really messed up. I had the cables hooked up here, got absolutely nothing in there. No, couldn't get the lights to come on. So it's like there's no power getting through here. I went ahead and the other day I got the wiring harness under the hood of that Ram Charger that I got, where I got the other wiring harness under the dash. Sad thing is, lots of times these tags here, this was a pretty highly optioned truck because they had 2 of these labels. My 92 has only got 1 of these, and lots of times they are completely faded out. This truck came with air conditioning, power steering, power brakes, automatic transmission, tilt wheel, because it was a prospector package. It came with all the goodies. But yeah, this is coming up. That 360 that we bought, me and my daughter bought here a while back, that is going to go in that. Of course, got to make sure and change out the torque converter, or use that special torque converter flex plate that I think B&M makes for them. So anyway, I'm going to show you the other addition, a new addition to the fleet or the family, whatever you want to call it. So let me go give these horses some hay, and then we'll see the other new family member. Okay, so here's this vehicle. I got this the other day. This is from a friend of mine. He gave this to me. I know, some friend, right? Him and his wife, they didn't want it in their yard anymore. There's a kind of a complex, long story to it. They have the title. I'm not going to be trying to even attempt to drive this thing. I'm going to be using this thing for storage, because this thing has been, it's really super nasty inside. It's not as bad now as when I got it, but you know, it's typical conversion van kind of stuff in here, like the wood here on the door panels and stuff. The curtains that are you know, and these little map pockets in the doors, these little and pockets on the back of those seats. All of that stuff is really worn out. As you can see, there's you know over here. That's not the carpet. That's the underlayment under the carpet. I cut the carpet out right through there. So as you can see, there's a lot here that isn't very good. Yeah, there's a lot here in this van that is pretty nasty. Yeah, you can see all of it here. This poor van's just been abused and abused and abused, and some people are like, "Oh, you should like fix it up and make it into like a cruising van, and you could go on long trips with it and stuff like that." No, and I'll tell you why. Because this guy, yeah, the one you're looking at, I'm the bird that's going to be doing that. And I don't know if you understand this, but let me give you a little tell you about my life a little bit. Um, I'm pretty busy. Okay, I have like 2 other jobs I do besides YouTube. YouTube, along with the other 2 jobs, are sort of side gigs. I don't really have what is known as a full-time job. A typical, full-time job. I do. I work in a garage part-time, and I do this YouTube thing, and then I inspect vehicles also, and then I also sell car parts on the side. I do all of this stuff on the side, so I got a lot of side gigs going on. So, um, yeah, it's quite a lot going on. So, so yeah, I don't want to fix this thing up. And the 2 middle seats, they were already gone when I got it, and that back seat's probably going to go too. Probably also these things here are actual like built-in coolers, so you can like put ice in them and drinks or whatever you want to keep cold. I guess you could keep hot stuff in there for a while too. I mean, back in the day, if somebody had gotten a hold of this before the fellow who had this before, the friend of mine, he did not trash this thing like this. This was done by previous owner. So, yeah. Anyway, it was really super nice. It was, I these wiring harness. These are the ones I was talking about for the '83 D150, and I'm going to make an upcoming video about these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all how to check these out and make sure they are doing what they're supposed to. Okay, so I'm going to do that, and try to get some handle on these and make sure that they are working like they're supposed to. See, this is the under hood harness, and then there's the under dash harness. So the dash on that 83, I'm probably going to take quite a lot of that out. So I'm going to be making videos on all of that as well. But, yeah, this thing is a 92. It has the Magnum 318. First year for the Magnum. And let me get up here. Okay. See? Yep. Good old Magnum 318. We think the fuel pump is dead, but I haven't tried to do any kind of diagnostic work on this thing at all to try and get that thing running. So I've been pretty busy with a lot of other things. But yeah, one day last week I got out here and I shoveled and raked out like 5 bags of trash out of this thing. And when I mean 5 bags of trash, I'm serious. Like the full size 30-gallon trash bags packed full of trash. Yeah. So it was, yeah, it was really nasty. I had gloves on, face, dust mask, the whole works. So yeah, um, this van unusually has a 9 1/4 rear axle, 355 gear. One little quick note: if any of you all are thinking about swapping a van rear axle into your pickup trucks, there's some pluses and some minuses. One is that the van rear axles are narrower than the pickup trucks, so something to think about. Which kind of might work out in your favor if you're looking to go with a wider tire in the rear end and go with something of a pro street look, or a really fat, big, wide tire in the back end. You can use a van rear axle and have that narrower track in the rear and be able to get maybe some wider tires in the back. Now, I've never done it, but it's just a thought. So, anyway, um, so yeah, I just thought I'd give you this little grand tour here, so to speak, of the nasty van. This is going to become a place to store my extra parts. I've got quite an abundance of parts in the garage over there, and I need to get some sort of place to store them so that I don't, so I can have more room in the garage to work. I think some of you all have probably seen in the past just how much I've been like struggling to move around, and that garage is not really big inside, but if I can get some of the stuff out of there and put it in here, that would help me out tremendously. But yeah, it's a 92 model, and I thank my friend for giving that to me. I told him months ago, I said, hey, if you want rid of that thing, let me know. And this is why. But yeah, I'll be getting it off the trailer soon. I'm going to roll it or pull it over to the garage, and then I'm going to start offloading things out of it. I may just take the trailer and pull it over to the garage, and then just load stuff straight out of the garage into the van, and then pull the trailer and the van, everything out back there where I was at, and park everything out there. So, light. Okay. Anyway, I want to say thank you so much to all of you all who have been watching the channel and looking at my videos, watching my videos, commenting, and all of that. I really do appreciate all of that. I really thank you all so much for that. I do mean that. I'm serious. I'm very sincere about that. To see my channel grow, it's now 3,386, I think, or something along those lines. I'm really excited to see it grow, and it's really amazing. And I have an announcement. I want to announce this to you all. And now, let me stress this right off the bat. You know what? I think I'm going to make a separate video for that. Okay, so I'm going to leave you hanging. Okay? I know, dun 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 dun, suspenseful. Yeah, really. Anyway, I want to share this. Just want to share this stuff with you, and share show you what I'm going to be doing in the next couple of months. Oh, there's going to be some work going on the dually as well. So those of you who are really tuned into that and you got dualies like that, those, there's going to be some work done to that. Some smaller, minor work, but still important. I think important enough for a video. Okay, I thank you all so much. Have yourselves a great day. God bless. Have a great one.